Yo, what's good, everybody? We gotta talk about Stockton rapper EBK Leebo, because this is one of the craziest turnarounds we've seen in a minute. At first, it looked like Leebo took one of the biggest public losses of his career. A video hits the internet. He gets jumped outside a probation office. His chain gets snatched. The whole internet starts clowning. People are saying he got caught lacking. People are saying his boys ran. People are saying EBK Pig looked shook in the footage. And for a solid 24 hours, everybody thought this was a clean victory for the other side. But then Oakland police stepped in and flipped the entire story upside down. 4 people got arrested, 2 loaded guns were recovered, and most importantly, Leebo got his chain back. So now the question is this: who really took the L? For those who don't know, EBK Leebo is one of the rising rappers coming out of Stockton, California. He is affiliated with the EBK movement, which stands for Everybody Killer. He is also closely tied to EBK Leebo, who has become one of the biggest names in Stockton's drill scene. Leebo has been building his name with hard street records, disrespectful lyrics, and music that reflects the real issues and rivalries going on in Stockton. And if you know anything about Stockton, you know this is not just rap. A lot of these artists are dealing with actual street politics, real beef, real tension, real consequences. That is why every move gets watched, every Instagram post, every diss song, every public appearance, and every chain around a rapper's neck. Because in hip-hop, a chain is not just jewelry. That chain is your trophy. It represents your success, your reputation, your respect. So when someone takes your chain, they are trying to embarrass you in front of the world. That is exactly what it looked like happened to EBK Leebo. According to the viral footage, Leebo was outside a probation office in San Joaquin County. Broad daylight, regular day. Then a group allegedly rushed him. The video shows him trying to defend himself, but he is heavily outnumbered. During the altercation, his custom 3 pendant is reportedly ripped off his neck. And within minutes, the footage is all over social media. Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, everybody reposting it, everybody laughing, everybody saying Leebo took a huge L, but one of the biggest talking points was what happened with the people around him. Many viewers claimed his boys turned around and ran once things got serious. Some reports and social media commentary suggested that guns were allegedly pulled when people attempted to help Leebo, which may explain why they backed off. If that is true, that changes the entire situation, because now you're not talking about a simple fist fight, you're talking about a robbery where firearms may have been involved. And when guns come out, everything changes. Still, the internet does not care about context. People were posting screenshots, slowing down the footage, analyzing every reaction. And one person who kept getting mentioned was EBK Pig. A lot of commenters said he looked scared. Others said he froze. Some people defended him, saying nobody wants to rush into a situation where weapons might be involved. But whether that criticism was fair or not, social media turned it into one of the main talking points. So for nearly a day, the narrative was simple. Leebo got jumped, his boys ran, his chain got taken, the other side won, or so people thought. Because while the internet was laughing, police were already putting the pieces together. And this is where the story gets wild. According to reports from 209 Times, Rapology, and other Bay Area pages, the Oakland Police Department moved fast, very fast. Officers reportedly tracked down 4 individuals connected to the robbery, and it did not even take 24 hours. Think about that. Not a week, not a month, not even 2 days. Less than 24 hours later, police allegedly had 4 suspects in custody, and they were not done. Police also reportedly recovered 2 loaded firearms. The vehicle believed to be connected to the incident, and EBK Leebo's custom 3 pendant. That same chain people were posting online as a trophy, that same chain people were saying would never be returned, that same chain people were bragging about, recovered back in police custody. Now imagine being one of the people celebrating online, showing off the chain, telling the world it was not for sale, calling it a trophy, and then waking up the next morning to police at your door. That is exactly why people are calling this one of the biggest examples of self-snitching, because in 2026, people do not just commit crimes, they record themselves. They post the evidence, they tag each other, they go live, they brag in comments, and then they act surprised when law enforcement uses that information. This was not some mystery investigation. Everything was allegedly already on camera. The probation office had surveillance. The fight was recorded by multiple phones. Social media posts spread the story everywhere, and according to reports, that made the job extremely easy for police. So now let's go back to the original question. Who really took the L? Was it EBK Leebo, who got jumped in public but reportedly got his chain back almost immediately? Or was it the people accused of taking the chain? who allegedly turned a viral moment into serious criminal charges. Because let's be honest, the internet only focuses on the first clip. People see a few seconds of footage and think they know the whole story. But real life does not end when the video stops. In this case, the story changed completely by the next day. Leebo was still standing. His chain was reportedly recovered, and the people accused of taking it were dealing with arrests, guns, and felony allegations. That is a much bigger problem than a few hours of online jokes. Now, another thing worth talking about is how this could actually help Leebo's career. And yes, that sounds crazy, but think about it. Before this happened, a lot of people outside California may not have known who EBK Leebo was. Now his name is everywhere. People are searching his music. People are looking into his ties to EBK Leebo. People are learning more about Stockton's drill scene. Sometimes controversy creates more attention than a hit song ever could. So while the situation was clearly embarrassing in the moment, it may end up bringing him even more exposure. And in the rap game, attention is currency. At the same time, this whole incident is a reminder of how quickly street politics and social media collide. One public confrontation, one viral video, one night of bragging, and by the next morning, the entire situation has turned into an active criminal case. That is the reality of today's rap culture. Everything is documented, everything is posted, and every decision can have immediate consequences. At the end of the day, EBK Leebo, a Stockton rapper affiliated with the EBK movement and closely tied to EBK Leebo, was jumped outside probation and had his Custom 3 pendant taken. The footage spread across the internet. People said his boys ran. People said EBK Pig looked scared. The internet declared it a huge loss. But less than 24 hours later, Oakland police reportedly arrested 4 individuals, recovered 2 loaded firearms, and returned the stolen pendant. And just like that, the entire narrative changed. So what do you think? Did EBK Leebo take a major loss because the video will live forever on the internet? Or did the alleged robbers take the real L by turning one viral moment into arrest and serious legal trouble? Let me know what you think in the comments. Because in hip-hop, the story is never over after the first video.